Today I'm gonna do an harvest video. My daughter is helping me with the camera because I can't do it just by myself. It's too difficult. So we'll see how this one works. We're gonna harvest few stuff around. We'll start with some zucchini that I have here. I think I forgot one because it's getting quite big. There's one right here. Maybe I'll take the other one too. The other one is much smaller, but I'll get it no matter what. Okay, so we have a couple of zucchini. Since I'm here, I'm getting a couple of leeks because we're gonna need it this weekend. Let's see if I can do it like that. They're not the biggest leeks, but it's gonna be enough for our meal. There it goes. There's one nice little leek. And we'll get another one. Maybe, we'll see. Let's go with this one. These are two varieties, but let's see. Okay. So this is just for, because we need it for a pizza, so it's gonna be enough. I'm gonna put back the net a little. I actually rip it, but we'll see. I'll come back. Now I'll take a look at this zucchini right here to see if there's anyone ready. These one are the small rondenis, and you want to get them when they are like golf ball size. You know, like this should be enough, because otherwise they get very watery. This is already a little bit too big. Let's see. Well, this is I said, as big as you would get them, not bigger than this. Now we'll go and look for more zucchini. Got a couple more of zucchini beside the other one, so we have three varieties here. The leeks. Now we're gonna go and we're gonna get some tomatoes. Let me see. They're not perfectly ripe, but I'll start to use them because then otherwise they all ripe at the same time. These are not the biggest tomato, but they're nice salad tomatoes. I do have some in the back here. Let me see. Yeah, right here I have a couple. Let's see if they're ready. This one. Also, I start to have different fungal problems, so I don't wait too long to pick them. So they all have a chance to mature. This should be enough. Now so here we have our sun gold tomatoes we'll harvest. This one are very sweet and it's giving me a good decent crop. I didn't even treat it that well. I just stuck them in this pot. Couple of plants. And they're producing nicely. This should be enough. It's a nice handful. Nice tomatoes. Next, we'll go get some eggplants. Okay, so we have lots of eggplants this year. I'm gonna put them down here so you can see. I'm harvesting them even if they're not completely full because there's so many, and I have not many days left before the frost. I think a month and a half. So I want to give a chance to all this fruit. There's even more flower. If you can see here, there's actually still flower coming out. So I want to give a chance to all of this fruit to do maturing time. So this is the long Asian. Should be enough. Let's go see if we have more of the other varieties. So right here you can see we have a nice apple green, but I think I'm gonna, even here, can you see right there, there's a nice mature one. This one for sure I'm letting it go to seeds, and maybe even that one, because I want at least a couple that they go to seeds. There's a couple of almost ready there, but if I have more here, then I'll stick with these ones. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's a nice one here. That's a nice one. That's a Victoria variety. And maybe even here. Oh yeah, yeah, there's a couple here. So I'll get these two. Ouch. Sometimes they have nasty thorns. Oh, there it is. Let me see. All right. So we got these two too. So we got the eggplants. Now let's get the cabbage that is right here. We'll get this one. I already harvested one, and now we're gonna harvest this one. Let's see how it looks. They're not the biggest cabbage this year, but they are very nice. This purple one, very sweet. There you go. Yeah, that's it. That's a perfect little cabbage. So we got the cabbage, and one more thing we're gonna pick. Actually, no, two more things we have to pick here, and it's the melon. We'll see if we can get one for breakfast. We already harvested the two Montreal. They're gone. We had a watermelon from there and a cantaloupe from here. And I think this one, let's see if we have one ready. Yeah, you can see, if you can come close, you can see beside the color that changed, you can see the stem here. If I slightly pull, there's the line there, there's a bit of a give. You can wait until it completely slip off the vine, but since I have another two and we want to have one for breakfast, I'm just gonna pull it a bit, you know. So it's gonna be a little bit more firm, maybe, the meat, but this way we don't get them all ripe at once. We can enjoy this one being a little bit more firm, but I can smell it. Oh, you can smell it from here. This is perfectly mature, just need a clean from the diatomaceous earth. So we got this one, and the last thing on these beds, yeah, let's put down this one. We're gonna harvest some hot peppers. So we have to decide which varieties, because my wife makes some pickled peppers. So definitely I'm gonna pick some of this Buena Mulata that you can pick at both stage. The unripe stage is like a nice purple, while the ripe is an orange. They're both nice, and when you pickle them, they give a nice mixture of color. So I'm gonna harvest quite a bunch of these at both stages. I'm gonna harvest the Hungarian hot wax that also gives another color, and maybe we'll put some of this black Hungarian. So we got 4 colors. Here, let's add another color. Here, with the grain of the Serrano. This should look nice when they are pickled. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab a bunch of this, and then I'm gonna show you what I got. Last, we're gonna harvest. I picked a couple of cucumbers on the way. I'll show you after. For today, we're gonna harvest just a few potatoes. I'm gonna pull a plant up, actually. I already harvested a couple of times from here. What I did, I just dig around the plant. You can see where I dig a bit and found some potatoes. So some plant might have more than others. I'll start with this corner one. I just need really like 3 or 4 potatoes for a meal. So we'll start and see what we get. I see. Oh, I saw a couple already down there. There they are. So we got 3 right here, and then we have some nice one right here. This one, I planted them late in June, so I guess you can call them new potato. So they are kind of small, but very nice. And look at the crop from basically one plant. And all this small one, as you can see, all the small one, they could have developed a little more if I left them in ground. The plants still look quite healthy. It did finish flower, but the thing is that this one is gonna keep coming out. All these small ones, that they're still for sure inside. They over the years they're gonna show up like this one, make new plants. So I don't mind, but sometimes they are a pain. So I think I'm done right here. There might be more, but what is gonna happen when I harvest everything, then I'm gonna come with a fork and go through it and try to catch all of the ones that are left. This one I'm actually gonna leave there for now. So now we're gonna go and I'm gonna show you all of our harvest for today. All right, so today we got the potatoes, was the last thing. We got a nice cabbage, a cantaloupe that is gonna be for breakfast. Then we had the eggplants, so we had 2 varieties, this long Asian and this Victoria. So we got this one too, is gonna be a couple of meals. And then the hot peppers. So the hot peppers, we got a bunch. I'm just gonna dump them here so you can see that. And it's not even close to what we have. This is just to make maybe a couple of jar of pickle hot peppers. And this is all hot peppers. Most of them, I plant the Hungarian hot wax because it's like the perfect combination of taste and spiciness. But the color comes from all of this other variety, so that is actually, besides being tasty, is also nice to look at. So you have whatever was mature and ready to harvest. It's going to be a nice mix. So here's the hot peppers. We got the zucchini. We have some nice big one, some smaller one. The 2 cucumbers I told you, 2 small cucumbers just for a salad today that I took on the way. Same thing with the leeks. We have a couple of nice little leeks. This is just gonna be for the pizza. And we have just a little bunch of tomatoes for, again, a salad or 2. So thanks for watching. Take care. Little bonus video. Let's just cut open since you're here. I'll show you. With one hand, can I do it? Ooh, yes. There you go. Whoopsie. And there's the Charente cantaloupe. You can see it's ripe. And I could have waited, maybe 1 week to have full slip, and it would start to be a little more soft towards the center, but this is perfect. You're gonna have a nice little texture, nice little bite to it, and this way you can enjoy different cantaloupes at different time. So that's it. This was a little bonus. Ciao, ciao.